Fellow NBA fans, Saturday brought a real scare to the entire basketball world. Luka Doncic, the Dallas Mavericks star and one of the biggest stars of our time, caused a huge scare when he twisted his knee during a Slovenian game against Latvia in EuroBasket. The incident concerned not only Slovenian fans, but also the entire NBA. After all, Doncic is currently one of the most decisive players on the planet. But what really happened? Was it serious? And what is his real condition right now? Stay with me until the end of the video, because I'll give you all the details. Take the opportunity to like and subscribe to the channel, because here you'll always be up to date with the hottest news in world basketball. Doncic had been playing spectacularly against Latvia. In the first quarter, he scored 15 points. By halftime, he had 26 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists, practically carrying Slovenia on his shoulders. But at the start of the third quarter, the unexpected happened. A teammate, while competing for a rebound, ended up falling directly on Doncic's leg. He immediately felt pain and limped toward the locker room. For basketball fans, this type of play is always worrying. It often results in ligament or meniscus injuries, which can sideline a player for months. Development. Part 2. The tension and momentary relief. The Slovenian fans fell silent. The commentators feared the worst, and even American journalists began speculating on social media. After all, losing Luka Doncic before the NBA season even started would be a huge blow for the Dallas Mavericks. The Texan team has strengthened well and expects a strong campaign this year, led by Luka. However, even during the game, a detail brought hope. Doncic returned to the bench, not in uniform but smiling, accompanying his teammates. This small gesture was enough to ease the tension a bit. On Sunday morning, the confirmation everyone had been waiting for came. Doncic hadn't suffered any serious injuries. He's expected to return to training this Monday and will be available for Slovenia's upcoming friendly against Great Britain. The Slovenian National Team itself released the information, reinforcing that it was merely a scare. In other words, Luka is cleared and will continue his preparation for EuroBasket and, of course, the NBA season. The impact on the Dallas Mavericks. Just imagine if things were different. The Dallas Mavericks could lose their star player for weeks or even months. Doncic is the heart of the team, and without him, the Mavs would have serious difficulty competing at a high level. The point guard is not only the team's leading scorer, but also responsible for creating offense, maintaining the pace of play, and providing leadership on the court. Without him, the team would have to completely change its strategy. Therefore, the relief was enormous not only for Slovenian fans, but especially for the Dallas franchise, which is already thinking about making a strong run in the playoffs and dreaming of something bigger this season. Luka Doncic's importance to the NBA, and it's not just about the Mavericks. The NBA as a whole needs Doncic. He's one of the most high-profile players today, a global star who draws fans all over the world, especially in Europe. Luka is pure spectacle. He plays with intensity, creativity, and skill reminiscent of the greatest stars in basketball history. A serious injury that takes him out of the spotlight would not only be a sporting loss, but also a huge loss for the league, which relies heavily on the growth of international popularity through players like him. Ultimately, a Saturday that began as a scare ended with relief. Luka Doncic is fine, will return to training, and should continue his preparations as normal. This is great news not only for Slovenia and the Dallas Mavericks, but also for all of us who love basketball and want to see the best in action. And now I want to hear from you. In your opinion, do the Dallas Mavericks have a real chance of competing for the title this season with Doncic healthy and leading the team? Let us know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell so you don't miss any updates on Luka Doncic, the Mavericks, and all the latest NBA news.